Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing a very special reading for you today. At least I believe that it is a very special reading. It is the first time that we have seen this since the year 2000. This is, especially in the United States, when the full moon falls on Friday the 13th. So the energy is just going to be amazing. This will not be seen again until 2049. So that is absolutely astounding. So I want to see now, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or Venus, how this moon will affect you. Virgo, September 2019's full moon. Virgo, September 2019's full moon. Virgo, September 2019 full moon. Virgo, September 2019 full moon. Virgo, September 2019 full moon. Virgo, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Oh, goodness. That's where the cards fell. So that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, we have the Hermit right here, which is you. So this is going to be very impactful for you, Virgo. You're crowned here with the Strength card, which also represents a Leo. Time frame August 23rd to August 23rd. July 23rd, there we go. I know my months. July 23rd to August 22nd. So it can be things from this time start coming up. You can also have a strong connection with a Leo energy. This is going to be a great time to get things done. It really is. There's a connection with what it is that you desire. You're going to be looking at quality over quantity. It's also going to be with people. You're not going to want a whole bunch of people around you. It's the quality of things. You're juggling a lot. It's going to bring a lot of things into alignment. Do know that you're going to have a tendency to want to look at the negative instead of the positive. Step back from that. You move forward with this fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So strong Leo presence here is going to be connected to you during this time, but also this passion, this creativity that moves you forward. Then we have the Seven of Wands, feeling as if you have to protect yourself. The Seven of Cups, looking at what it is that you desire, really seeing things through, and an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. But you're also going to be a student of your mind, of what it is that you desire and where it is that you want to be. Your subconscious, not your subconscious, your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, September 2019, full moon. Virgo, September, this one right here. Rejuvenation, I love it. And beauty. You're really going to be drawn to the beautiful during this time. You're going to be drawn to the beauty within, the beauty around you. It's going to be something that you'll find a lot of comfort in. And it's actually going to be something that helps kind of turn the tides on things. It's also going to be very effective to clearing the mind, of ridding yourself of anxiety. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, September 2019, full moon. Virgo, September. Okay, so we have here the first one, which is energy and happiness. So the energy of this full moon is going to be very, very, very impactful to you. It really is. And there's a choice here to choose the happy side of this moon or to choose the more negative side of the moon. So do know that you can get caught up in both of them. Very much like what I saw with the Leo energy. You can be very caught up in either the positive or the negative aspects of this full moon. So let's talk about this full moon for just a moment. This moon has to do with home, it has to do with family, with intimate relationships. So it's going to be very much about the people who are nearest and dearest to you. And you're going to want to be spending time with those people. You're going to feel very drawn to the people that you just love being around. This might be a fantastic time to go out to dinner with them, or just to have a quiet day at home, or a quiet night at home if you can't have the whole day. It's going to be very important for you to keep the day calm, centered, because you're going to feel a bit sensitive, all right? You're going to feel very emotionally in tuned, but also you're going to feel very drawn to kind of over-analyzing things during this time. Now, there's a heightened sense of intuition. This is because Pluto is sextile. It's sextile of Pluto. There we go. And it's also, that's an increase of intuition. That's an increase of, emotional energy around you, strong emotional ties to things, all right, with the sextile Pluto. And then there is the negative aspect of this moon, which is the moon in Neptune, the sun opposite Mars, square Jupiter, which can create very kind of stressful emotion. It can bring out a lot of anger, and that's going to be kind of where you need to kind of turn things around, because as you are looking inward, you're going to be taking things very personally, and that can be a time where instead of being kind and caring towards yourself, because you are so kind and caring towards other people, Virgo, you are going to find that you are going to be very hard on yourself and judge what other people are saying as being critiques of you. And that comes mostly from the sun in Mars, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Confusion of emotions, because one sense you want to trust your intuition completely, and it's going to be very good for you to trust your intuition. The other sense is going to be being very, very careful how you hear things and how you interpreted things, especially when they're talking about you. When it comes to other people, you'll be able to keep the balance a lot more. But when people are talking about you, there's going to be a sense of kind of taking things to heart very, very easily. All right. Now, this full moon lasts usually until the new moon, which is on September 28th. It can last for some of you till the next full moon. So just know that emotions can be very high at this time for you for quite some period. This is also the Phoenix full moon. Yeah, because this is in the constellation of the Phoenix. So know that this is all about transformation and rebirth, which is very powerful for you during this time. It's going to really, really, really be affecting you. We have here energy. With limitless energy, you'll achieve more than you ever thought possible. Also, the energy of this moon is going to be very impactful to you, which you might not have expected. So know here that healing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition is going to be absolutely beneficial for you at this time. Then we have happiness. If happy is what you want, then happy you shall be. Choosing that happiness, kind of changing the point of view, that's what I see here with the Five of Cups. That is going to be very beneficial for you. The color that shines through here is purple. That's healing and cleansing the crown chakra. Knowing your mind, knowing what it is that you want, and not letting anybody else sway you, because you can find yourself in a bit of a battle with a Leo at this time, or a bit of a battle with things that happened July 23rd to August 22nd, like just something coming up that brings up a lot of emotion for you. Then we have rejuvenation. Rejuvenation is a spirit. Rejuvenating the spirit will spark the desire to experience the greatness of life. Rejuvenating your spirit is what's going to move you forward. And it's going to be a huge part of this full moon for you. You're going to feel energized. You're going to feel on top of the world one moment, and then you're going to feel overwhelmed, anxious about not doing everything you think you should be doing. So know here to really lean in towards the positive, because the negative can kind of sweep you up at times. Then we have beauty. Beauty is unveiled by the lustrous light within. You're going to be guided by your beauty, by your sense of wonder of things around you. People are going to be highly important to you during this time. It can also be animals for others of you, well, for you also. So know that you're going to have a great emotional connection to things. If you can be in a very calm, peaceful place, if you can be surrounded by those that you love, whether they be four-legged or two-legged, that is going to be one of the best things that you can do. Walks in nature, embracing the beauty, looking at, really stopping and looking at the flowers or looking at the trees, that is going to be very grounding for you. Being outside, if you can eat outside, that is going to be very, very, very beneficial for you here, Virgo. Now, at the heart of everything is you, which I absolutely adore. You're turning inward, you're looking at what it is that you desire, and this is going to be kind of a spotlight on what you want. The Seven of Cups is all about visualization. It's all about knowing your mind. It's setting yourself free to embrace the peace, because just what's shining through to me is the dove right here in the cup. It's peace. This full moon for you is all about peace, all about spreading your wings, embracing your soul's desire and transforming yourself to that place of serenity. If you can embrace serenity, peace, if you can kind of take a time out from things and just take moments to yourself during this day, it's going to center you like nothing else. It really is. You are embracing your passion. You are walking forward with your passion kind of guiding your feet. There is going to be a huge sense of wanting to be the caregiver to everyone. That's what you are, Virgo. That's kind of where you thrive. And so being the caregiver to yourself is going to be very important for this full moon. And it's where you're told that you really need to embrace your soul and yourself by caring for yourself and looking at the love that surrounds you instead of being pulled into the negative of this full moon, because you're going to have a tendency to very easily kind of get caught up in defending your passion, defending what it is that you want. There is this kind of fire, Marsy energy around you, which is actually not going to sit very well with you, but you're going to feel like you have to defend yourself against it. So just know this, especially during the day, because these are all very light color cards here, you're going to really see that you feel a bit more defensive about things. You're going to take things more to heart. You have here with this Leo energy, it can be a Leo around you that is making things a little bit difficult at times, but this person can also, or it can be another person who really helps you move forward in your passion, see what it is that you desire. There's an unlikely pairing to this day, so there's an unlikeliness to what you're going to be really drawn to during this full moon that kind of sets you apart, that kind of sets this day apart from other days, but it also kind of sets you apart. You're going to feel as if you need to justify yourself a lot during this full moon. Why? Because you're very in tune to other people's opinions, other people's desires, and you're going to kind of want to take that over your own because you have that caregiver nature just coming up, that sense of wanting to bend over backwards for everybody else. Stop. Stop and start bending over backwards for yourself. Listen to what your heart wants, listen to what you desire, and listen to your own intuition when it comes to you, not when it comes to everybody else. It's very easy, Virgo, for you to get caught up in other people's truths, but now it is time to focus on your own. We have here the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. You have an air sign energy around you, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. There's somebody who's going to be a student of what they desire, of their prosperity. This can also be you being a student of your prosperity, trying to juggle things and not feeling really grounded during this time. You may very well feel that you are juggling a lot and not really getting ahead the way that you desired. Calming your emotions, settling yourself, once again, calling on that intuition is going to be highly beneficial for you. This is not a time for you to take risks. You're actually going to find that you feel uncomfortable taking risks during this time. So make sure you I want to say Spirit is saying be a steady Eddie. That's where you're really going to thrive, because if you take a really big risk during this full moon, especially on Friday the 13th, if you can keep this day as calm, as settled, as in tune to yourself as you possibly can, that's going to be the very best thing for you. Surrounding yourself with things that you adore, really focusing on the quality of the interactions you have during this day, the quality of the work that you're putting out, the quality of things is going to help move you forward to the prosperity that you want. Focusing on trying to do everything for everyone and trying to just kind of juggle more and more and more, you're going to find that things start slipping, and that's going to make you very upset. Listen to what Spirit is telling you. You're going to be getting insights and ideas during this time. I would highly suggest keeping a journal around you, jotting these notes down, because you're going to go back to them and you're going to be learning from them. So your intuition is going to be spot on. You won't actually see it as being spot on. You might be like, oh, this is a weird idea that I'm having. Dean said to write it down. I will, just for kicks and giggles. And it winds up being something kind of much more profound than you had originally thought, or it can lead to something, a new happening, some spark really leading you forward on a path that you hadn't quite expected. You're going to be a student of your prosperity, of your mind, of where it is that you want to be, and of the doors kind of really opening up to you. There is going to be a tendency here to want to look at the negative. You really are. You're going to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. You're going to be very hard on yourself. That is something that you have to combat during this time. And you're going to look kind of at the glass half empty, which isn't going to be where you want to be. And it's going to be very against what you intuitively desire from today. So know here from the 13th of Friday. So know here that you kind of have to change your mind, change your life, because the Two of Cups is waiting there for you. This healing, beautiful love, this prosperity of self. This is a time not to sacrifice you for everybody else. You're going to have a very strong urge to do so, Virgo. Stop. It is about creating a warm, secure, prosperous place for you. This is, again, not bending over backwards for everybody else, though you're going to feel very drawn to do so. So that is a huge warning for you. It's guarding your prosperity, but also here, money isn't the object of this day for you. It is a sense of emotionally connecting to yourself, of rising from the ashes, of kind of enough is enough when it comes to sacrificing you for other people. And that's what I see here. And you could have done this from the Friday the 13th full moon to this Friday the 13th full moon. So from 2000 to now 2019, you could have been sacrificing yourself a lot for a lot of different people to be making sure that everybody else is happy but yourself. And now you're really starting to shift the game, all right, and see the beauty that is around you. This focusing on the warmth and the security that you can bring with you, that you can kind of wrap around your shoulders and ground yourself in, is going to be absolutely beneficial. As you do so, you're going to see that options start popping up that you hadn't expected. But with this comes a sense of you could become overstressed, okay, because you're going to kind of want to do everything, take every opportunity. Go towards the sign of peace, go towards the sign of being grounded, being true to yourself, of what it is that you truly want, and cutting through the doubts and the fears, being a student of your mind, your soul, and yourself. The Knight of Wands. Now, this can very well be the Leo energy that shines through here, but this is also your passion. If you have an Aries or a Sagittarius, as well as a Leo within your chart, this is you moving forward towards that passion, towards that desire during this time. But this is also career-wise, slowly and steadily moving towards your passion. Now, your breath can be taken away by the impact that it will have on you, but it's going to be later on. You are going to be working very hard during this moon, getting a lot of inspiration. I highly suggest either keeping your phone by you to just kind of talk in notes, or keeping a notepad by you to jot them down if that's going to be more convenient. Sketchbook if you're more kind of artistically inclined and you get little doodles that you want to have, that's going to be highly beneficial for you. You're going to be getting a lot of messages that are going to impact your work. You are connected with your angels, and there is going to be a sense that you want to defend yourself, but there is a sense here also, not a sense, but there is a feeling here of wanting to defend yourself that's going to take away from your prosperity. Okay, that's going to take away from the power of you, because you're going to be giving other people your energy. The repeat of the number 7 here really does mean to me that you will not be able to abide liars. You will not be able to abide, people who are kind of stretching the truth, because your intuition is going to be on point, and because you are at your heart. You are going to find that you are very well aware of people who are trying to bullshit you. You are going to be very well aware of people who are trying to manipulate your kind heart and your giving nature. So here, really focus on not kind of rolling over for other people, embracing your strength, embracing your prosperity, but also standing your ground and knowing your truth, and not trying to get everybody else to see it, but not being swayed by other people, because you very well can be. During this time, people who are going to play off of your strengths, which is your compassion, and play off of your mind, knowing what to say, kind of getting you hooked with a curiosity. All right. You have the repeat of the number 8. This is being very hardworking, very centered, very focused. Do not let this repeat of the number 8 take away from you enjoying this time, because you might get so caught up with the rules, the regulations of things, the way things are supposed to be, that you miss the way things actually are, and you do not have the fun or the kind of wrapping yourself in Spirit's love that I really see you striving towards during this full moon. Your subconscious message, the Hanged Man, you're seeing everything differently. You are walking between two worlds. You are connecting with your deeper soul. You are going to see that courage guides you further than ever before, and having that courage, that faith, that strength within yourself. This is walking between the spiritual world and the earthly plane. This is walking between your intuition and what it is that you cognitively know, what it is that your mind knows to be true. So know here that there's tremendous power to you during this full moon, and tremendous power being gifted to you. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.